Follow me on Twitter at Madman DJRK.
Alright, welcome back to the Madman Mixtape Show here on the number one station, SlamminTunes.com, and the long-awaiting album, 100 Proof, man. I got Blindside Thunder's own Mr. John E. Wild, Mr. Rebel Rock himself, in the studio. How's it going, man?
Man, it's all good. How you been, brother?
Oh, man, since last time we spoke, man, I'm telling you, I've been rocking out to y'all about almost every day.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're gonna love 100 Proof, man. Comes out there February 16th, man. This is really good. I gotta admit, even for myself, this is a very solid, heavy duty, straight ahead rock album.
Oh yeah, man. I think this is the whole album I got. I had Ronnie send over some of your work. You got Rock and Roll Junkie, Bad Reputation, Tequila, Take My Breath Away, Daddy's Farm. And speaking of Daddy's Farm, man, definitely a great song as well on that one, man. Definitely some great tunes, though.
You like that one, huh?
Oh, yeah, man. I love any music y'all send my way, man. I told you last time, man, I'm going to rock out with y'all.
Wow, I'll tell you, that's good to hear, because, Daddy's Farm was, we went on a limb there. It was a little departure from the rest of the album, and it was just something that came up, and I said, let's see how it goes. And slowly but surely, people are picking up on it, and hopefully after the 16th of February, people are going to really be digging it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I seen where y'all been doing shows in New York and everything. How's everything been going on with that?
Well, we came out of the gate pretty strong. We weren't really going to do anything until March. We came out of the studio around the 17th or 20th of December. Finished up all the legal stuff, and then the booking agent came down and said, "Man, I can get you guys kicked off right now." So we knocked out about 4 or 5 shows. East Coast style, and then ended up in New York and ended up playing a nice big club there, the best bar in Times Square, and man, that was off the hook, to say the least.
And y'all played new material there from the upcoming album?
Right, we played Take My Breath Away, Human Race, and Tequila, and that was just, get the vibe. I mean, Human Race and Tequila have been out for a little bit, and right. We have test fired them, but this was in the better context. We only took a few from the storm, and now we're integrating all that 100 Proof music in there. So it was a really a lot of good feedback. Great time.
Good crowd reaction then.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man, definitely, man. If y'all ain't checked them out, man, you can just go ahead and YouTube, man. They got all these kinds of live shows on there posted on YouTube, all their music videos. Definitely a great band, Blindside Thunder. Anyway, man, what's been going on with y'all? I mean, I know y'all been in the studio. I know y'all been on the road a lot, but when it basically narrows it down, how's everything been?
Everything's been good. You were speaking of videos, and I appreciate that. You still got the official video from the first one, Baby Loves to Dance, and we came out with the first one on the new one, Rock and Roll Junkie, and we still got Tequila, Take My Breath Away, and Burn. And those are getting worked out right now. We're going to kind of put those in and send those out as time goes on. But, it's been really unbelievable. I can't – you get into this business and you don't think you're going to do anything. And it's such an uphill climb that people don't really understand. And you get out there with the 4 guys that you love the best, Double D, Danny DeLessio, the gunslinger, Michael P. Green, and the new guy in the drums back there, the Admiral, Mr. Andy K. And we're just, we're just blessed to be in the position we are. And I don't think people really understand what it takes and the dedication that you got to have to go out there. And, we can't do it. We can't do the things that we're doing right now. We can't go out there and play the shows we're playing without that Legion of Thunder, our big fan base. We like to call them friends and family. And you can always check out all of our stuff, like you mentioned before, on BlindsideThunder.com. Everything's right there, man. All the videos, the downloads, all that stuff. You're going to be able to download the new album February 16th at midnight from the site. A little bit cheaper than iTunes, but you can also go to iTunes. You want the hard copy, you can get it right there on CD Baby, or you can get it right from our site. If you want to get on and tell us what you think, you can always do that. Send us a message. Check out all the blog information, all the people that have been writing some really just great things, and the reviews about 100 Proof so far. And it's just been, I don't know, it just takes your breath away a little bit. You got to take a step back, pinch yourself, and say, you know what? I hope these people like it. I hope they like it. I hope that fan base that's been with us from day one, grows, and I really hope they understand. It's more of a maturity in the writing process,
right.
that we've done, and I think we kind of hit on that just a little bit ago. Everything comes to another level, and I know the next album, when we come with that, it's going to even be bigger and better because you finally get the groove going, you finally get the sound and everything the way you want it. And this one is it's not a departure from anything. It's not like we changed the way we're writing. We just kind of structured it a little bit better. But the sound is it's a big sound. And it's not a big sound so it's so overpowering. It's just a big, full rock sound. There's no we don't use any keyboards or synthesizers or any crazy stuff in there. Not a lot of effects. It is what it is. So in other words, you see us live, you're going to say, yep, that's how they recorded it. Or, yep, that's what the guitars sound like. So there's nothing in there that when you go see the show, you're going to be like, wow, that really doesn't sound as good or whatever.
Right.
I mean, and that's what a lot of people do. We didn't use those auto correction things. It was like, John, get your butt in there and sing it the right way.
Right.
So, you got to get in there. I mean, the women are getting better. Alcohol is getting cheaper, and it's the party. It's fun, man. That's all we're trying to do here is like I said before, and I'll say it again. We are your straight ahead party rock and roll band. That's all we are. We don't make excuses. We're not here writing about political things or anything, but it's just a fun time. Take some time out of your day. Get with your old lady. Get with your friends. Have some drinks, crank up some rock and roll. And as you know, you're in the business. You don't see any straight ahead rock and roll anymore. They ain't out there. Not
out there at all, man. And y'all are really doing your thing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but there's just so much. There's so many people doing the copy thing. It's like, you know what? Whatever. Do what you think is best for your band or your thing. And, I'm just trying to get people behind the band. I mean, the people go, oh, man, love your music. Love it, man. Come out and support it.
Right.
And I think people sometimes are scared away to get away from the mainstream because it isn't played on the big channels or whatever. But man, this is just as good. You got the quality. You've heard it.
Right. I mean, the way I think about it, what you were saying about they're scared of getting out of the mainstream, they don't understand that independent music is the next generation of the mainstream. And I mean, it could be today, tomorrow, maybe next week y'all could get handed a contract from Universal or something. You never know. And then you'll be on the TV and they'll be like, well, who's this band? We just now hearing about this band. Well, I want to tell you what, I've been hearing about this band for about a couple years now. And I want to tell you, if you ain't listened to The Storm or you ain't listened to 100 Proof, you just don't know what you're missing.
Well, that's a very nice compliment. And I have to echo it a little bit. I mean, all the things you see that are played and forced down your throat, that's the 1% of the music industry. That's people, listen, what you're hearing on the radio is the 1%. Trust me, there's a whole lot of people underneath that are independent rock and roll guys. And I'm not saying we're the only band. I'm not saying we're the best. But we're the best party rock and roll band out there.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, there's always better players. There's always better singers. But, man, we bring it all. We got the stage show, the package. It's all right there. And maybe, just maybe, somebody may come down the line and throw something our way. I never know. You don't know. You hope. And you know what? I really don't care. It ain't going to change the way we are. I mean, we're still bologna and cheese eating guys over here, macaroni and cheese or whatever. I mean, we don't change anything. We still pop a Corona. We still, do the things that we have to do. We got to take care of our families too. And so we're hanging and banging, doing like multitasking over here. And it's just, it's fun. It hasn't lost its edge. Nobody's quitting because we see the big picture. And I hope that people can go to www.blindsidethunder.com. Check us out. Give us a fair listen because you might not like everything, but I guarantee you're going to like something.
Matter of fact, I'm right here on your website right now, scrolling through your photo logs. You can check them out, blindsidethunder.com/Legion of Thunder. And make sure you go ahead and sign up for that, matter of fact. You'll get all the updates from them, all the local show listings, all the music listings. And just looking at your pictures, and I have never seen such a fan base that, I mean, y'all are very supported up there, and it seems like everybody loves the way your show goes. And if, like I said, if you go on to YouTube and check Blindside Thunder Live, you'll just see the way the crowd interacts with your music. And like you said, y'all are the party, rock and roll type band, and you really do give out for party. When you start singing, they start singing. When, you say, sing with me, you got the crowd participation right there. And that's what I just love of hearing with the bands, because, I mean, I'm from the shore, and we have a lot of cover bands. We don't have so many, original bands around here. But you just around here and other bands that I went out of state to see, I'm going to tell you straight up, I've seen more crowd participation from y'all guys than what I've seen from maybe 10 or more over here. And I got to say, I really love the music that y'all play, and I'm looking forward to participating and attending a live set with y'all. And man, it's just one of my goals to see y'all live, because I know for a fact, our last interview, you said it's that thunder that you give. And I mean, damn, y'all Blindside Thunder, I want to hear the thunder.
Well, I tell you, you know what, we need to get you out there. We need to get more people on the bandwagon. We need to get them out there. But I'll tell you, you're absolutely right. We were playing New York, and it's a little intimidating. You're playing some big thing, you got a lot of people, everybody's just staring at you, and you're headlining, and you're saying, oh my God, why am I headlining? Well, I know why I'm headlining. Now I got to prove why I'm a headliner.
Right.
And then by the end of the night, we ended up, Take Me Down is our last song we normally play in the set. And these people were singing it. I'm like, damn, this is all right.
Right.
They're singing right along with me, and I'm like, boy, you kind of got to step back a little bit, but you ain't got time, because the next set of words is coming up, or the next verse, and I'm like, Mikey's looking at me, Danny's looking at me, and we're like going, hell, this is the bomb right here, man.
It's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling.
And then you see the girls up there, they come up on stage and they flash it and they're grinding, and I'm like, Mama, I'm in heaven. I mean, I ain't seen nothing like that since I was a little baby,
Man, definitely a good feeling, though. I mean, when you got, the crowd participation, and you got the people, just dancing and singing to your music, I can understand where you're coming from. It was like a choking moment. Like, you almost got choked up to know that they really, respond like that. And matter of fact, I actually play y'all songs whenever I'm out to the local bars around here, and my local events. I do community events and everything like that, because I know y'all don't cuss in your music and stuff. So I play it out there, and I get so much feedback from y'all music, and I definitely try to shout y'all out as much as possible, because I mean, a lot of the people around here don't. We're in Maryland. I mean, y'all in New England, up there. People around here don't hear your music like that. So I'm trying to spread out a little bit of your music, and the feedback that I done gotten off of y'all is like a lot. I mean, I can't even stress. I mean, people's really actually requested your songs down here. And I just had to say that, because I mean, just talking to you, person to person, just say that you've actually got requests down here. And matter of fact, I'm actually going to talk to Ronnie about sending a few things up to our local radio station, because they play the independent artists down here.
Wow.
So,
well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I just love to help y'all out, man. And I know for a fact that y'all are a good band. Y'all are a party band. And I mean, y'all have, like you said, you have your family to feed and everything like that. So, I mean, I'm down to help as much as I can. I know how hard it is in the music business. It is very hard to get, pushing towards, because you always got the next person up trying to stomp on you. But
yeah. That's
just,
all right. That's all right, because we'll stomp them right back. It don't matter. I mean, we got, I just want to take just a minute to talk about some of the guys in the band. You ladies out there, you got the big sexy on bass. You got Danny D'Alessio. We call him Double D. We call him the porn star. And then You got from the great state of Massachusetts, you got my best friend right now in the entire world. He's called the Gunslinger, Mr. Michael P. Green. He does all of our extra guitar work with me, does all of our writing, helps us, does some of the producing with me. And then I'll tell you what, we were blessed. We were blessed by the heavens when we brought in the probably best rock drummer in Boston, and I'm sure there's people in Boston maybe listening. But let me just tell you what, they all know who he is. We call him the Admiral, Mr. Andy K. He is my wingman when we're out before the shows and after the shows, and he kind of peruses me and moves me through the crowd, and we just hang out, drink a little bit and everything. But I'll tell you what, we've got such a team. We've got the music. We got the right time. This is the time that we start making the move. We start pushing that rebel revolution right now. And February 16th is going to be the day. iTunes CD Baby on the site. And I want to thank you for everything you're doing. Maybe, people think, oh, well, he's just playing here. Let me tell you what. For one person, it takes one person to hear it, and that one becomes two. Two becomes four. Four becomes eight. 8 is 16, and 16 is 32. And that's how the fire starts.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And you know what? I don't care if you're playing me in an elevator. Somebody's going to ride that elevator, and somebody's going to hear it. We're not trying to get rich or anything by that. All we're trying to do is get to some bigger shows and do some big things and let people hear us. Let people see, hey, these guys, man, they're just a bunch of fun guys. They're not too serious about themselves, but boy, I'll tell you what, we get on stage, it's all business. I mean, we know our job, we know what we have to do, and that's what we do. And I don't care if we're dying, we got a broken leg or something, we're still playing. We're gonna play. We're gonna find a way to play. And I'll tell you what, if people want us down in Maryland, they want us in ACC country, but I'm sorry, Maryland turned into Big Ten.
Right.
How can you have 15 teams in the Big Ten? I don't know, but that's okay. My home state, the Ohio State Buckeyes, I'm from Columbus. They opened a can of whoop ass down there in the Big Ten this year, and I'm pretty happy about that. Just had to say that, rub that in just a little bit. But I'll tell you what, if you can get us down there in ACC, Maryland Terps area, and you get us in that North Kakalaki, we'll be more than happy to roll down there, and we want to play down there. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, we got, is it Maggie Valley over there in North Carolina? Not too far.
Right.
Not too. We're playing there. And I think we got another thing set up in Tennessee at Boogie Holler. And then we're going to be down in South Carolina. And I think another one shooting for Georgia. And I haven't heard it yet, but I know we might be doing Bama Fest. So, if you see us, come out and hang with us.
Oh,
you don't got to buy nothing. You ain't got to buy a TV. You got to buy. Come out and hang with us and spread the word, man. That's all I want. That's all I want. I ain't asking for a dime. I'm not an evangelistic kind of person, but I'll do it if you want me to.
That's right. That's right, man. No, definitely, man. Everybody that's listening in right now, whenever you see this band Blindside Thunder live, or if they're just, kicking around in your town at your local bar, just chilling back, having a couple Coronas, make sure you go up to these guys, man, and show them some love. I'm looking at their web store right now. You got so many albums on here, and you got The Truth Hurts, which is download for $4.99. I mean, cheap prices. The Storm was released, and it's $7.49, and not even speaking of 100 proof that's dropping February the 16th, and that's going to be on iTunes, CD Baby, and also on their website. And you can check this all out at blindsidethunder.com/BST download store. And yeah, man, like I said, definitely a great album, and it's just a great band, period. I really enjoy listening to your music. It's not this, y'all got a different sound than what I'm used to hearing. I mean, y'all still have that rebel rock sound, but you have that, it's that rock and roll that you ain't heard in a while sound. And
it's got a little bit of rollback on it, but it's still got a modern tone to it.
Right.
We play with that modern tone, that hard driving, pounding, but some of the progressions we use a little bit, I don't want to use the word dated. I want to say, matured, like a fine wine. They've been used, like I said earlier in the first interview, we ain't here to change the wheel, baby. We're here to put some new tread on that son of a gun.
Right.
And that's all we're trying to do. We're trying to blend things that everybody's listened to in the past with something that's new. And at the same time, we're giving you 110% on stage. We're heartbreakers and life takers out there, man. And that's it. There ain't nothing wrong with looking at the sexy girls dance. And that's what we're making music for, man. The sexy stripper housewife. That's who we're making music for. And those guys that have to put up with them, baby. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, man. Definitely, man. Matter of fact, I want to wrap this thing up in a little bit. Anything you want to say to the viewers or anything more? Anything about the band you want to say? Any updates?
I just want to say thank you. God bless everybody who's supporting us. There's people that are getting the information out there about the band. Don't forget, February 16th, the Rebel Rock Revolution is taking over 100 Proof from Blindside Thunder. We'll be dropping on iTunes, CD Baby. It'll be out there at our website at www.blindsidethunder.com. Check us out. All the Facebook, all the Twitter, all your social media links are right there. Come and check us out. If you ain't seen a show and you don't believe what you're hearing, come see the show. And when you're done, you're going to go, I get it. Because some lady came, this is a true story. I don't want to hold it too long, but some lady came, all right? I think Ronnie may have invited her, and she goes, Ronnie goes, come on see the band. Come on out and see the band. So she comes down and I said, hey, how you doing? And she was like, being, what do you call it? Maybe a little standoffish,
Right.
And I wasn't in my mode. I was just being me. I wasn't being anything. And then all of a sudden showtime came. Well, the glasses came on. The cowboy hat came on. I came off the stage when we were done. That lady bought me 2 shots. She goes, oh my God. It was better than anything I could have thought. She goes, I've seen the videos. I've heard the songs, but my God, when you guys go up there isn't enough. We played with 6 bands that night. She stayed for the whole thing. She said, they ain't even in your league. Why are you playing such a place like this? So let me tell you what, if you're into that straight ahead rock and roll, you want to have a good time, come and check us out. Check the schedule. Call me, write me. I'll tell you what, we'll even send out Groupons if we have to. We'll hook you up. We'll get you to a show, and you're going to have a great time. God bless you, my friend. You're the best. You're hooking us up. You're doing the right things for rock music and independent rock bands, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, man. Appreciate y'all for coming on to the station. Definitely a great band. And all my viewers out there, listeners, tuning in, whatnot, man, make sure you check out 100 Proof, dropping February the 16th. Here on blindsidethunder.com. You can check it out on iTunes, CD Baby. I will have this posted on my website as well, the madmandjrk.webs.com. A blog will be going through slammintunes.com. And matter of fact, I got your single off of your latest album, 100 Proof, Human Race. This is definitely a great song, and I love to rock out with it at least, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. It's something that gets me pumped. So, yeah, here's a Human Race from Blindside Thunder off their newest album, 100 Proof, dropping February the 16th, and you're hearing it here first on slammintunes.com, the Madman Mixtape Show. John Wild, I want to thank you for tuning in and coming on to the station. Thanks to the whole band, and definitely big shout out to Ronnie for hooking us up with y'all. And I'm looking forward to hearing more from you and hopefully coming out to a live show. I want to hear the thunder, and I know y'all put on a hell of a show.
Thank you, my friend. God bless, man. Take care and keep spreading the good word, brother.
Oh, no problem, man. It's that Rebel Rock Rebel Revolution. Getting tongue-tied over here, man. I love y'all guys, man. BlindsideThunder.com. Make sure you check them out. Here's Human Race, Blindside Thunder, off their newest album, 100 Proof, dropping February 16th. Let's go.